How about Zaire?
Well, it's a good feeling to be back in the home of the black man's land, Africa, after 400 years, to go back there and to display your talent before your people. Number one, I call Africa home for black people, and my crown is over there. So the king is going home to get his crown. And when I put George down, he is in trouble, and we don't get along, so we must get it on. And I'm gonna get him for tearing my jacket in New York City. He's gonna pay for tearing my jacket. Last boy tore my jacket was after school one day when I was coming out of elementary school, and I beat that boy like he ain't never been whooped. It ain't no man gonna whoop me. I'm sick and tired talking about it. Let me just get on out of here. I don't even want to look at the people no more.
Well, that's the Muhammad Ali that you know, and I know that Muhammad Ali too, but I know another Muhammad Ali. We met in Rome at the Olympics. We became fast friends. We traveled to all across Europe, across part of Asia. We wound up in a town once called Sholo, Arizona, a town that got named after a card game because the guy who won it got to own the town. And that's where he told the owner of the Maxwell Motel, I'm going to make this place more famous than your coffee, Mr. Maxwell House. He was tremendous. He had a feeling for old people. He once wrote a $60,000 check that nobody knew about for a Jewish old age home up in the Bronx. They were going to be evicted, and he just heard it on the news, went up there with Gene Kilroy, the business manager, signed the check and wished them luck. Loved old people, loved young people, loved kids. He was a perfect guy in a lot of ways that people never understood, because he didn't try to convert you to anything. He just said what he thought at the time that he thought it, and it got him in trouble sometimes. But the big thing about him, really for me, was I'm doing a documentary. It's right near he fought Norton, fought Holmes. He lost. He was going to fight once more, but it was all over, and he knew it. And he's sitting there on a couch, and he's looking at me, and he says, I said to him, listen, you had a good life. He said, what do you mean I had a good life? I'm not dead yet. He said, Jerry, listen to me. This face, this beautiful face, my boxing, all of that was only the entree, the entrance into the arena of life. Boxing was just my pass. Now I'm going to fight illiteracy. I'm going to fight world hunger. I'm going to do my part. People know my face. I'm going to make a foundation. I'm going to try to do more things to help people. You heard that saying, life begins at 40? He looked at me and he smiled. He said, well, I'm only 39. And I think the most obscene opponent he's ever had to fight is Parkinson's. Because not only has it done what it's doing to his life, but I feel deeply about him, and I know what it's doing to all our lives, because this guy could have done a lot more good if the dice had fallen where he could have had the chance.